Hi and welcome to a new vlog. This is my first vlog in English, so I'm a bit scared, but I filmed a few clips from my day. It was a very chill day. On Fridays I start school at 4 p.m. I'm not kidding, 4 p.m. and finish at 8:20 p.m. I want to say, yeah. So I started the day very chill. I woke up at first I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that because I don't know, I think you heard a bit in my last video, but the birds in Sydney, well, I live like in a suburb outside of Sydney, they're diabolical. They sound so much and make so much noise, and like I'm quite a heavy sleeper. I don't necessarily wake up because of other people. If I wake up by myself, but I've been waking up like 6 or 7 times a night, which has led to me being sleep deprived in a way. So I went to the city. I had like breakfast slash brunch at my favorite cafe, had a coffee, did some homework. I had a presentation today and I did it about Brisbane's nightlife, which was amazing. I got a lot of questions and I just love talking about Brisbane. But I did go shopping after that because I don't even know, I was looking for something. So I'll give you a haul, and I have it in a Dimex bag because I did go to Dimex as well. In Sydney there's a 3-level Dimex. And this is all gonna come out of order because I'm just gonna pick it up from the stuff that's in here. And very excited. In the like mall close to school, there's a Swedish candy thingy. So I got some Swedish candy, which is basically, this is a really common thing in Sweden where you just like, there's different kinds of candy and you just pick it and like put it in a bag and then they weigh it and you pay for it. So that's what, and I've eaten quite a lot during class actually, but really excited for that. And then some, I don't know what it's like called in English. It's like, it's not sauce, but it kind of is. You like, there's this mix where you kind of mix it with sour cream and then you dip your chips in it. It's really common in Sweden and I've really missed it, and ranch is my favorite. So I bought that to have this weekend. Perfect. So that's what I bought at the like, it's called Yum Yum and it's in the Broadway shopping mall in Sydney. And in Broadway I also went to Glassons because, you know, I could. And then I found this like tank top and I really loved the color. I felt like it really made my like eyes pop and also my tan. I don't look tan right now, but I promise you I have slightly more tan now. I feel like the sun, like you get more tan in Sydney compared to Brisbane, which is weird. I feel like it should be the same, but it's not. Oh well. What else did I buy? Yeah, I bought the same dress as this, just in a different color. I really wanted the yellow one, but I feel like yellow, like especially like that pale pastel-y yellow, it just washes me out. So I bought it in this like almost lilac-ish. I used to have this color a lot. I used to have it on my nails, but I just really feel like this color complements me, and I've changed my nail color and I just really like this color, and it's in the dress. You see, like it's kind of straight but also not, and I've tried to not use this color as much lately, but I thought that it's a dress I really like, so I'm gonna indulge in it. And I just feel like it's the perfect, because it's like linen-y material. It's just perfect to shock on a hot day, or like when you don't want anything sitting like tight or close, and it's just perfect. And then we went to Dimex and I bought another C.S. Lewis book. I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of unread books on my shelf right now, like a lot, and I think I have 3 unread C.S. Lewis books by this point. But I really wanted to have Mere Christianity, The Screwtape Letters, and The Great Divorce, because that's the books I've been recommended to start with. I think the order was like, start with Mere Christianity, then Screwtape Letters, and then The Great Divorce. And this is basically like Christian. I think it's non-fiction, but I'm not sure. I think some are fiction. I know the script tape letters are like a discussion or like a conversation between two devils-ish. I don't really know, but I bought that one. In Office Works, I did buy a few stuff. I don't know where my pencil is. Here. I bought 2 more pens that are like these Pilot Super Grip. That's my favorite, and I write a lot in my journal, so I needed some refills. And then I also bought like these tape thingy that is, I'd use it for my book journal. It's like double-sided tape that you just put on a page. Scissor, because I don't have any here. Like in Student 1 when I was living there, we had scissors there, so I didn't need to buy any. I don't think I necessarily needed to buy here either, but I didn't want to look through every box to find it. But yeah, I bought an eraser, a pencil sharpener, because I needed both for my lip liner and also for my pencil, saying it correctly, because I got a pencil in my Blinded with a Book I bought the other day. And then bottled water, you know, living in Australia. And lastly, I had a package come with a new concealer that I bought. I bought the Born This Way Super Coverage in Nude. I did a testing like swatch in Mecca, yeah, here, and they didn't have my color. They had every color except mine in the store, so I had to order it. Or like I could have gone to another one, but I was like, nah, I've been here for like 20 minutes trying to find the right swatch, so I'm not gonna go to another shopping center by this point. So that finally came. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach with my friend Mathilda. It's quite funny, we have the same name. So we're going to Coochie Beach tomorrow. I'm a bit scared. It's been a lot of shark attacks, and for the people who don't necessarily know me, I'm terrified, like absolutely terrified of sharks in the ocean. I don't necessarily like even swim in Swedish oceans, and that says quite a lot, because like there is sharks, but they're really, really small and they're not harmful at all. But there's been like, and the thing is that yes, it's their natural habitat. There's gonna be sharks. Like it's not that I have issues with, but I know that it's been really stormy in like Queensland, which has made like the fishes go more southern, like more to Sydney, I guess, which has made the sharks come like more close to shore, and that's why there's been so many shark sightings. But there's also been like, I think there were 4 shark attacks in 48 hours, and just as a person who's like wary on a good day, I'm absolutely terrified of going into the ocean. And there was a shark sighting like yesterday, I think, at Coochie Beach. So hopefully it's not too hot, so I don't have to actually go into the ocean. I can just be at the beach. I'm also going to Cairns in a few weeks, and I promised the same friend who asked me to film in English that I will film when I'm in Cairns. I'm a bit scared because I've never filmed when other people are present, because I just like, this is a hobby for me, and I feel like people think that I take it very seriously, and while I don't take it like unseriously, it's a hobby. It's not that I think that it's my job or anything like that. And I don't know, I'm just a person who cares a lot of what people think of me, and I'm trying to not do that. So this will be therapy, we can call it, for actually daring to film when other people are present, because she said she wanted to. So yeah, but I need to stop yapping and actually like go to bed or something, or like watch YouTube or Netflix or anything, honestly. But see you tomorrow. It's bright light. Oh, my camera is dying and I don't really have a voice. I also have an I Love Sydney shirt on that I didn't know my mom had bought for me until yesterday, because I have a tendency to like leave things in the end of my bed when I buy them. So I just thought it was a white t-shirt that I want to go to Bondi Junction there were something special I was looking for, but now I can't remember what it is. Do some like strolling around because I have very sensitive skin. No, but my dad has had the grammar isn't grammaring this morning. He's had skin cancer 2 times, so, and my granddad had skin cancer as well, so I'm being very cautious with how much sun exposure I like do, or like I can tan like in an afternoon, but I'm trying to like skip out on the worst like sun hours where, and the UV is supposed to be quite high today if I don't remember it incorrectly. Okay, so I feel like the lighting is terrible no matter where I am, and I feel like I've burnt myself also very much in my face. But I thought I'd give you a haul because I like bought some, not necessities, but some things I needed at Bondi Junction before going to the beach. So the things I went there for were brown eyeliner. I use it every day and mine is coming to an end. And then eyelash curler, because like you see the black thingies that you're supposed to put on the eyelash curler, they've disappeared. I don't know where they've gone, but they're gone. And then I bought some like face masks. I like these Bidens. Don't really know how to pronounce it. I usually like use the pink one, but I honestly don't, they didn't have it, so I took one of each of the green and the yellow one. Then I bought like this brand, I don't know, it felt good because it looked like Korean or similarly, so I thought that maybe this is good. And lastly, like face mask-ish, I bought some eye patches. I love to have it either in the evening or in the morning. It just like wakes me up a bit. And lastly, that's not an eye mask, is serum drops by Naked Sundays. I actually thought that I was buying the mineral stick, I think. It's like not foundation, but not like CC cream either. That's like has SPF in it, but then I didn't look close enough and I got kind of stressed because I was supposed to be meeting Mathilda right then, but then we both ended up being late, so it was fine. But like, so I just took it and then went to the counter and then I bought the wrong one, but it's fine because I needed serum either way, but it's just annoying, you know, that, oh well. Now I'm gonna like try to clean my room because it's not messy, it's just very, very cluttery, and I'm getting stressed that it's that cluttery, you know. I don't have a lot of space and I have a lot of things. Like I had my entire room by myself in Brisbane, which means that I collected a fair few things. And like I just have a lot of like makeup and skincare that I don't know what to put. I don't know where to put it. So I gotta clean up in some way. I really want to have like a chill reading night because I'm currently reading I'll Look For You Everywhere by Cameron Cabello. I bought this in Brisbane and are currently buddy reading it with my friend Tova. But I don't know what I think of it so far, honestly. I was really excited about it, and I'm like 130 pages in. It's quite big for a romance. I don't know. I'm going on a tangent. We'll see where this leads. And then I started listening to Red Rising. I'm currently like 50 something. Yeah, 54 pages in. So I haven't come far at all. I'm reading quite a lot of books at the same time. I always do that. I like to have like one fantasy / sci-fi, one romance, one non-fiction, one Christian non-fiction, a lot of things at the same time. Good morning! I thought I'd vlog today and tomorrow as well, because today it's Sunday and tomorrow it's Australia Day, which means that we get the day off from school, which is exciting. And I also have some friends coming down from Brisbane, which is very exciting. And yeah, so I'm gonna film today and tomorrow. My plan from the beginning for today was to have brunch and then read in a park because it's supposed to be really, really hot. But I'm actually kind of in the mood for the beach. So I've started packing for the beach and like putting on bikini and all that, but I still have my pajama shirt on, honestly. The time is 10, by the way. I will try to like miss the brightest sun hours. I feel like I got a lot of color yesterday, so I don't want to be in it too much since I'm probably going to the beach tomorrow as well. I'd love to go to Manly, but they had a shark sighting yesterday, and you know, I just no. So I think I'm gonna go to Camp Cove, try something new, try something exotic. You know, it's supposed to really look like a European beach, like Italy, Spain, whatever, something like that. And I'm really excited for that one because I really miss like the European beaches here, especially since like I have a house in Spain and all of that. I love being in Europe. I live in Europe, but like southern Europe, France, everything. And yeah, but now I need to get going and actually prepare myself to go so I don't miss the other bus. I may have found a brand new Melville and bought some stuff. Good morning. I don't think I said goodbye or goodbye yesterday. I was walking home from the beach and I was honestly so tired, and then I just had dinner and then just sat reading, honestly. And now it's 8 in the morning. Yeah, I was thinking if I did go up earlier than I was supposed to. Sometimes I do that. I put the alarm like an hour earlier because I like misread time or something. I don't know. But now I'm waiting for the bus. It's quite chill out today, or like quite cool. I never know if I should say like chill or cool. I'm afraid people will think I'm like chill. But it's like quite cold outside today. It was supposed to be really, really hot. So I don't know what's happening with the weather. There's also a bike there, I don't know why. Okay, so as you know, we're supposed to go to the beach, but it's honestly just so cold and so cloudy that we're gonna do something else. I'm gonna wait for the others at Central, and then we'll see what we do, if we like have brunch or something like that. It's honestly too cold, and I hate saying that. and it's time for me to end this vlog. I thought I could give you a bit of a reading update as well as a haul. I don't know if I showed you, perhaps I did, but I did buy some new jewelry because I've always been a silver girl. I'm a silver girl through and through, but since tanning a bit more, I've felt like it washes me out a bit, so I tried it out, bought some cheaper jewelry from Brandy Melville, and I bought like this simple gold bracelet-ish. It's not like clear gold, it's more like a subtle like rosy gold, as well as this necklace which I thought was very cute and very on brand for me. It's like, it's very short, it's very like dainty, very simple, and I just love it, as well as these earrings. And I'm like, you know, if they go to pieces, that's fine. This is just a test to see if I like it or not, because like everything else I have is in silver, but I think it looks really good. At least the necklace, I really love it. And then I also bought a shirt that said Sydney because it looked very cute. So that's my haul. I will also give you a reading update because I have read some. I don't know how much of it I've filmed, but I've read one book, 1.5-ish. So the book I read, like the entire thing, is I'll Look For You Everywhere by Cameron Capello, and I don't really know how to rate this. This, for me, like on the blurb on the back, it sounded very much as a romance, which it kind of is, but I would say it's more contemporary fiction in my opinion. For those who've read like Magnolia Parks or books similar to that, I would say it's more like that than a romance. So I don't really know, like I went into it like with expectations that it would be like a like light fluffy romance summer read-ish, but then I got like kind of confused until halfway through when I realized like, oh, this is not at all a light fluffy romance. This is more like a contemporary, not necessarily like problematic. Like Magnolia Park is problematic, like the characters, and they're supposed to be. I don't really know what to make of this book. I rated it 3 stars, and I think I'll settle on that. But because I went into it with expectations of a romance, and I actually buddy read this with my friend Tove as well. She hasn't read it, the entire book yet. I think she has like 100 pages or something left, so I haven't talked with her about it yet. But I think I would have liked it more if I went in with expectations that it would be more lit fic than romance. So we have Theo and Magdalene, and Magdalene studies literature in Oxford and Theo have studied Egyptology, I want to say. Basically about like Egyptian mythology and all of that, which is quite funny because I think I've talked about it in this vlog that I did a course in mythology. And it feels like it gives you a kick when you realize what they're talking about when it's such a niche subject. Like they were talking about the Book of the Dead and like Maat and stuff like that, and I'm like, actually I know this because I did the mythology course 2 times because it was a banger course. So that was quite good. I felt really smart when I actually got the reference, and they like mentioned Ankh and like scarab beetles, and yeah, and I was like, I know this, I actually know this. So he studied Egyptology, and both of them kind of like fled Italy where they grew up, and Magdalene went to Oxford. He went to like, I think he went to both Yale and Columbia, so he went to the States basically. And then Theo haven't been in Italy for 7 years, and Magdalene haven't been home for a year since she went to Oxford. And then for a summer, Magdalene's sister is getting married, and they're like quite close-knit families. And basically like Theo is best friend with Magdalene's brother, and it's like best friend's brother's best friend trope. I always say that wrong. I always say best friend's brother, but that is, well, it kind of is, because she's like, her best friend is Theo's little sister. It's a complex like net of family ties and stuff, but you know what, it didn't necessarily have a plot. it's just a lot of family issues and a lot of problems and a lot of problematic characters. And then I started reading Red Rising, and this is because my friend was raving about this book in Sweden. He was like, you have to read this book. I have planned on reading it sometime. I know that Haley Pham raved about it a lot. So it's always been kind of on my radar, but not on my like immediate TBR. But then he just raved about it so much, and I've really been in my sci-fi era, like sci-fi fantasy era. I read The Three-Body Problem, I read Project Hail Mary. Oh, it was another one. Yeah, Water Moon was also like a sci-fi-ish book. It was like a combination of lit fic and sci-fi, which was like a good book. It was fine. It wasn't necessarily anything special. So I've really been in my sci-fi era, and I have yet to read the rest of the Three-Body Problem books. It's a trilogy. I think it's The Dark Forest and then another book as well. But oh well, I have those books to read, and then I have a lot of philosophy, and like I have a lot of Christian non-fic books, so I'm not really sure what I want to read now. I'm kind of feeling Mere Christianity because I've bought 3 of the C.S. Lewis books now. I have Mere Christianity, I have The Great Divorce, and The Screwtape Letters. And I'm told to start with Mere Christianity, so either that or a philosophy book, I think. Oh well, I haven't decided yet, but I really want to buy the rest of the books in these. But I've bought so many books recently. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't know how I'll get them home. I'll have to send a package home again. And that is to say, I sent a package home in December for those who watched my Swedish vlog with like 6 books, and I sold 6 books. But I'm going to Cairns, as I said, in like the next week. Oh my god, time flies by. I don't think you understand how quickly time flies by. I'm going to Cairns next week, which is a 3.5 hour flight. And I promised Saki, my friend, to film a vlog, and I'm quite nervous because I never film with other people. I've never done it, and I find it quite like hard to actually pick up my camera or my phone and like start talking to a camera in front of them or like film with them, because I'm always like, I don't know if they like want to be in it or something, and then I don't have the courage to ask, you know. Yeah, but I will stop yapping now because now I've talked for like 10 minutes. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that my accent isn't too bad in all of these videos, and there has been times where I've forgotten that I'm filming in English and started talking in Swedish, so it's been a process for me as well. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!